But it's just don't see any end to it, does it? It's just frustrating us out.
Would you go as far as demoralising for everybody?
I think it is. I mean, lads put on group, you know, are we going to get it on this week? And you try and stay as positive as possible, and you put, yeah, hopefully we're going to be on. And I ring Toddy every morning. I've told you that loads. I ring him every morning, and Toddy says it's not getting any better. He says, but I don't think people believe me. I says, well, you know, you've no reason to lie, Todd, about Gran. Then I come up last night after work, couldn't believe it. We hadn't had any rain for a week, and it's still absolutely wet through. I mean, ironically enough, our reserves have got Parkgate away today, Parkgate reserves. Parkgate have pulled game on first team on grass pitch because of state of pitch, and they're fortunate enough they've booked a 3G at Dearne Valley College, but Parkgate have pulled their grass pitch, so it's not. We've had a lot of rain. And it is demoralising, James. You look forward to the weekend, you look forward to your football, and you get upset with a bit of a spring in your step.
And we've played effectively 3 times in 5 months.
Oh, God, I didn't realise it. It seems like that and all, and you just. I've said to lads, you know, it'll be next week. Like this was last week, it'll be next week. Then we'll get a good run and we'll get games in, and there's going to be midweekers, and that seems to have been message for the last 10 weeks. What do you do? We need, and this is what frustrates me. I mean, we've done a lot of ground improvement, and speaking to Toddy, he's had a quote. It's going to be 15 grand, I think it is, to totally new drainage for pitch. And when you talk about grassroots football, that money, what's up at top of this is grassroots football, and surely it's great that, you know, I mean, today's opponents, Jubilee, they've got a great facility now with the 4G. I remember a couple of years ago their pitch were like ours, any rain and it got waterlogged. They're fortunate enough, as I said, to have linked in with Chef Wednesday and got a great facility. I'm not suggesting that we want a 4G pitch, but surely to goodness, with amount of kids, I mean, we've got Mini Mainers back on today, junior pitch, which is a new pitch, and it's got something like 2 foot of sand on it, so that drains a hell of a lot better.
But you look at health and well-being, and you've got this community pitch for the community, and it's hardly getting the usage.
And not just for football, just we've spoke at committee a few times about it. Saturday's a full day for me. I'll either watch grandson playing at Mini Mainers, or I'll get involved with walking football. I'll then get a quick shower, nip home, change your clothes, bring my football kit back up, go to the first team game, go into the club. It's not just about the hours football, it's a good 12-hour session for me. It's a good, I don't mean drinking session, it's just a good day out. And you're right, just looking at well-being side of it, there's some lads who come up and watch us, and they love the Saturday afternoons in club. We're not getting it.
And it's gone on since the middle of October, so we're talking 6 months, aren't we?
It's like another COVID. It's like, all right, we're out of
our own version of it.
Wombwell COVID. We laugh about it, but you know what's alternative? If you don't laugh, you sit in a chair rocking, and I'm too old and too daft for that.
So 15 games in effectively 6 weeks. It's going to be a mammoth effort, isn't it?
Lads will be fit. There'll be no pre-season.
But you've got Easter coming up. There's definitely going to be some players on holiday.
Yeah.
So what's the case? Just dual sign as many as we can, or get some new bodies in just to make sure we've got enough.
We've got, and I keep harping on, my under-16s lads are now turning 16. So I think there's 5 who are eligible now to play in senior football. There's one playing with reserves today. But then, there's a few of them gone off that weekend for Mother's Day, so.
But I think there's definitely need to be registering some players.
We need to get some more players registered. I mean, we've a lad coming today again with reserves who we've not seen him. He's just seen stuff that we do on YouTube, and he's contacted us. and he's coming in and we're having a look at him with reserves. Don't know anything about him. Seems keen as out, so we'll have a look at it. But we need to. But we will dual register. We have got a couple of lads dual registered, but it's not just us. You look at North East counties where we'd probably look at players from, I don't know, with a couple of lads who've gone to Dern, Wombwell Town, and the likes, Athersley Rec. But the number of teams in that league, they're already playing Saturday, Tuesday,
they're
Saturday,
back
Wednesday.
to April as well, so it's not straightforward, you think.
It's easy to say, yeah, we'll sign another 10 players on, but come, lighter nights and we're looking at games and we're trying to pull players in, will you come and play for us on Wednesday? Well, no, I can't, Terry, because I've played Saturday for Rec, Dern or whoever. I'm playing Tuesday. I can't come and play with you on Wednesday because we're then going again Saturday, Tuesday. And some of them play for Sunday side, so they're playing Thursday as well. So,
but it's the most testing probably time for squad selection that you've ever had, isn't it? The amount of games.
It is, and when you look at squad we've got, it's quite a healthy squad. When everybody's available, it's quite a healthy squad.
Well, we've got too many players if everybody's available.
We've had that a couple of times, haven't we, where we've sort of had both first and reserves have had 20 players made themselves available. We've had to leave players out. So number-wise isn't an issue, and quality isn't an issue. It's not just a numbers game. We've got some quality as well in squad, but you just, I don't know if some lads think, well, it's not going to be on, is it, next week? So I'll book weekend off. It's not going to be on next week, so I'll spend time with family, or I'll work. I'll get some extra money in for Easter. I don't know. It's just.
What's the message now then? Just pray for no rain.
Well, looking over towards Barnsley, I think in about 10 minutes it'll be here, and I know it is forecast today and tomorrow, and showers for most of the week. So
Ulterbridge, who knows?
Is that what we've got next week?
Yeah.
And I know Ulterbridge. I know a lot of lads there, and great set of lads. Enjoy going there, but obviously that banking side of theirs, it gets heavy there.
But you look at that game, what was played in November, and the fact that was one of 2 home games we've had.
Yeah.
If you recall, the pitch was flooded on the Monday for the Ulterbridge game, and Toddy had to rally round. They even had the tracks on at half time. So we've even been lucky to get even 2 games on.
And if I remember rightly, that game, it was one of them games where we played about 20 minutes injury time.
And it was your 200th game in charge, which if we'd known at the time, there could have been a riot, couldn't there?
I remember it because at end of game, it was dark. It finished dark. So is that his last home game, October? Wow.
And we were looking to get it on, like I say, with Toddy.
Yeah, I remember.
They were on the pitch at half time.
Cricket pitch was flooded, and he came on with tractor and were dragging and scraping all worm casting and levelling divots out. So you're right.
We're thankful we've had 2 games.
And I think that's what we've got to do. I'm a half glass full sort of guy. So let's stay as positive as we can, and hey ho, we'll go again next week.